On point. On point.
Nice, Abi.
Again, let's do it again.
On point. On point. On point. On point. God damn it. On point. On point. Yeah, man.
On point.
Rihanna. We have to talk about this.
Riri, baby.
She has a kid out of wedlock.
Oh, wow. Is that where you're starting from?
Yeah, because this is how we have to start. Which some people care about.
I have a kid out of wedlock, too.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, yeah. But what is Rihanna actually saying? Because in my opinion, I think okay, she has a kid, which is obviously nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to start a family, but at the same time, she's also telling the other people that you need to lower your standards because she's a billionaire
And so what?
and he is a
No. I think the way we're starting from is ethically very wrong. Because now, lowering your standards, is it just based off money?
that's the thing.
You get me?
What will people say?
I don't know what they will say, but most people don't know shit.
Funny thing is like the way I don't know if you guys saw the Forbes post, like stating Rihanna, the billionaire musician, all that, expecting a baby with A$AP Rocky. Finish. Like she like the way they positioned her and the way they positioned him.
Yeah, but
yeah. I mean, I find it kind of amusing actually.
what were people expecting Forbes to write? Like, yes, Rihanna is an icon of our time in what she does. She does music. Well, she's not really into movies. No, maybe she's had one or two appearances out, but I'm not even sure. But yeah, and then her makeup and the whole Fenty wear stuff.
Yeah, the savage Fenty.
Savage Fenty.
Yeah.
So yes, clearly, if Forbes is going to say something, they'll mention things that gave her that notoriety. Like Rihanna was a name in music or is a name in music, but presently Rihanna is not out there based on music. That's my. I might not know too much, right? But she's out there now due to her clothing line and her makeup, in addition to the music. And A$AP Rocky, yes, A$AP is. Let me use the way we say it. Is an no. Let me behave.
He's a shaggy.
You understand?
He's
He's a guy man that has a fashion style that people fancy, that people think is cool, and he maybe has a little bit of something that can make things trend, and his music. So I really don't see anything wrong in the way Forbes. They're expecting him to be praised the way she was mentioned, but Rihanna is the reason why they are talking of him, why he's mentioned in Forbes. I'm not sure that guy has been listed in Forbes before.
But it was still
You have to be very highly influential.
So let's acknowledge that yes,
of course,
Rihanna made him be.
Of course, but it was just kind of funny because it sounded like Rihanna and this boy.
Yeah, people. I read one or two things where people were trying to shade it, and I was like, I didn't really give much thought to it, but I was just like, yo, okay, and so what? Rihanna is the name. It's like you're talking about Michael Jackson, for example, and you're talking about Beyonce. As big as Beyonce is, you can't expect maybe Forbes to put her on the same level as they would, or they could possibly talk about Michael Jackson, even if they had a collaboration. Because it's Michael Jackson that certain people would even show interest to some of the happening, right? But yeah, you were talking about her being pregnant now and expecting.
Yeah, but because it's two sides of the story. Because obviously online there was an uproar
That?
that people were championing Rihanna for doing what she's doing.
But what did she do? She got pregnant.
She got pregnant, yeah. But at the same time, there were also people saying that you're posting Rihanna, but you're not posting your friend's business.
And I see, you see.
But I don't support the latter one.
Hold on, you see
I don't support the other one.
that statement.
Yeah, that you're not posting your friend's business. What if I don't like my friend's business?
Exactly.
Okay, you see, this is where I want to go to. They say charity begins at home, right? And you remember the time we were talking, was it about Chadwick? I was like, people are trying to say Chadwick is late, Kobe is late, and you're posting, your family member, things are going on there, and you've never remembered them to post. like now I'm not crucifying and I'm not judging anyone that is posting it, but I just felt the uproar about the whole thing was just unnecessarily loud.
I think it's okay. I mean, this is social media. This is what's supposed to happen, right? Look, we have to also bear in mind we live a boring
Okay,
life.
but wait. Okay, yes, let me agree. We live a boring life.
Yes.
Is it that posting that rubbish that maybe people will like? Sorry, I don't mean rubbish by saying her pregnancy is rubbish.
Yeah,
But
I
like
know
the
what you mean, yeah.
post, like is it by you reposting their post that will make your life have more value? Or the way what?
For some people, yes.
I
It's
don't-
like, look, some people will have like a group chat about Rihanna having a baby.
Yo, I saw.
That's their
I saw a
Champions. That's
party
why I
in
said
the
like. That's why I
US.
said like. That's
I
their
saw a
Champions
party.
League.
I saw a party in the US. Well, not a party. I saw like a poster created in the US where they were doing. Was it something like Rihanna, baby,
Baby
something
bash.
something event? And I was like, yo, what's wrong with these people? Like, honestly,
This was a nice marketing strategy, too.
you say?
Oh, this was nice marketing. That one you just mentioned. But I still understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but I mean, but my point is just like
Yeah.
sometimes there are things that maybe and everyone should decide for themselves, right? But I'm just like the example Maiwa said someone wrote. But you have to think of it that there is some level of truth, there's a form of truth in that statement. Like your friend or people you know are doing something that is of value to them and you don't even consider maybe posting, reposting, supporting in any way. But Rihanna, that you don't know her last name. What is her last name?
Yeah, but
No, what is Rihanna's last name? And now you're pushing. Yo. Did Rihanna tell you she was barren? Like, let's be honest.
exactly. But there's
She never told any one of us she was
But
barren.
there's two sides to this thing. Like,
Okay,
okay,
I'm with
people are saying like, okay, why don't you post your friend's business?
But wait, I hope I'm not sounding like
No,
a
no,
hater.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no, no. But
perspective,
we're
like-
having a conversation. We have to come from different angles. But I don't care for my friend's business.
But you
Let's
care for
say
Rihanna's pregnancy.
let's say for
No,
instance,
but you care for Rihanna's pregnancy.
maybe because maybe that's giving me a I don't know, some sort of like hope that I can be a career-driven woman and also have a kid. That gives me more joy.
You see, nobody has
So you
ever
get-
nobody has ever argued about being career driven and being able to be a mother.
Mhm.
Now, who told us that? I'm trying to. This is 2022. I'm trying to change my ways. Who told us that that is not a hopala kind?
We don't know.
Exactly. And now she's just like, I'm embracing it. Do you know maybe how many she's before then? We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. But I'm also saying that a lot of people are constantly arguing, I support your friend's business. Look, no. My friends will support me anyways, in general speaking. That reposting your friend's business will not definitely get you new clients. Sure you get.
But that is the intention. It is supposed to help you give your friend a wider reach.
Yeah, but we all know that we don't have that wide reach anyways. You
Number
know?
one.
Yeah, but look, sometimes one person's post, you might just be one person away to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
so
but-
now there, for example, every now and then if you post a thing, I laugh, haha. There was a time I'll take screenshots if I wasn't able to. Someone else might see it and be like, yo, who is this guy? Maybe they share the same humor as I and you might share, and they might be like, yo, let me add him. And then maybe that person is influential in a little way and is
But
one person away to
Exactly,
someone
but
else.
you see how you do it. You do it organically. But people are so people like, let's say for instance, there's somebody that's doing a business that is a weekly type of thing. They want that person to weekly.
I don't support that. Like,
and that's
you can't force
that's
me
why I
to.
have an issue because I understand like maybe what I'm doing is obviously as a friend you will still support your guys even if you don't like the business.
Yeah.
But the thing that I'm doing maybe it's not of that essence to you. So I cannot be asking you to be reposting, commenting, liking, like.
Yeah, but now look, our conversation isn't really about your friend asking you to comment and like. The point was, some people never consider actively posting for someone they know. Let's put
Okay,
it
yeah,
that way.
okay,
Actually,
yeah.
But now Rihanna, that is a billionaire, that has the money, that don't need you to repost. As a matter of fact, she didn't ask anybody. If everybody would have, on their post that I think she had, bad girl Riri, I think that's her IG, right? Oh, congratulations, fire, hearts, blah blah blah, smiley faces, perfect. But now some people that, like, who are you? Even Rihanna didn't post some of the things, the way people were posting. And I'm like, could this be misplaced sense of value? That's just my thing. So I'm not really saying that people weren't supposed to post at all, because you can see something you like, you post. I post, what's her name? Alicia Keys. I post Kelly Rowland.
That gives you joy.
Those are my girls.
I understand.
But
I get
I
your
do it
point.
from a different.
I get what you're saying. I think I found out also because I heard some people talking about it and they identify themselves
As Rihanna fan.
as a Rihanna fan, as a woman, and she's a woman with influence and power having a kid. Number one. Number two, it's about these friends' businesses. I've come across some businesses online, I think all of us, and there's some businesses I can't identify myself with because sometimes I also think like.
But they can identify themselves with Rihanna being pregnant, and some of these girls haven't been pregnant.
Okay. Let's wait. Let's say your friends has a sex toy business.
Yeah, see, I cannot.
Repost.
I can't repost. I cannot be.
Why can't you?
Tell your wife to
Mom is on
repost this.
Instagram. She can always be like,
No, I rather repost than my wife. Repost. I can't be letting you.
The rose.
No, I can't be letting you read my girl's statement that this thing did wonderful works. No, because then you might be having pictures. Let me post. I'll do that for the family. I'll take one for the team.
well, yeah. As I said, you can't identify. And there's some businesses actually with friends. Like, I mean, cool, you're into business, and me, you're into entrepreneur and all that. But still, like, the way you present yourself, I don't support the way you present yourself as well. Not just the product, also the way you present yourself. Like, and sometimes I have to say that out loud like that. Maybe I'll get some haters. Some people that are having online businesses, even in my friends list, they're scammers. Like,
Call their names out. Call their names out.
I won't call any name out.
Let's put their
But
handles.
some of them are scammers because
Please add the handle right here. And the next name. And another one.
Yeah, but yeah, it's difficult with all this friends business thing because, I mean, because eventually, like, you also have some sort of influence, and you, like Prince Bradley said, like, if you attach your name to certain things, people also make you at fault for it. Oh, I saw this because of you, and I went there.
Oh, no, it doesn't work like that.
No,
So,
but
so if Rihanna and ASAP break up now, who is gonna tell Rihanna that I posted this because of you, or ASAP? No. The thing with reposting, in my opinion, is this. So now I post something. I am posting to support genuity. If that person happens to be a scammer, I do not post to support the scammer spirit. You get me? I posted to support a business that I thought was genuine and legit. That's why people have disclaimers.
That's true, yeah.
Right? So now, if an acquaintance, because sometimes we're often saying friends, if an acquaintance has something that I think, oh, this is interesting, or this might interest someone else, I can be of help every now and then and put it out there. Sometimes you go out of your way to just support people. There are things that I don't really care about, but maybe every now and then I might just post because I'm like, okay, I like this work, or this looks nice, let me put it there. And then someone else might just see it. It mustn't always be our friend, or it might just be an acquaintance, right? So I'm like, every now and then, why not do it? But then not wanting to be of being of support to anyone around your circle, but now someone you absolutely don't know and you don't have any link to, and that won't affect your life in any way. Like, let's be real, influential woman, in what way is she influential? That maybe if she posts something, people will be moved to buy because Rihanna has it. But if Rihanna says she went to take the COVID vaccine, I'm not sure how many people will jump on it. Anyway, there are stupid people out here. So I might withdraw that statement. So I am aware that she has a power for drawing attention and maybe marketing-wise to pull people to do certain things. But like, this person has a whole campaign, has brains, has companies that are working with her to achieve certain things. Your friends haven't gotten to that level yet. So why don't you every now and then, I'm not saying, as I said, I'm not being an advocate for don't post whatever you like online, but if charity begins at home, consider also being a support to people you actually know.
But I also say I'm actually not in that position as well. because like me, the two people like I really like. How would I say?
You connect with.
I connect with, yeah. One of them is like Cristiano Ronaldo. The thing I will just see Cristiano Ronaldo.
If Cristiano impregnates his wife, are you posting?
My brother,
Are you posting?
I was at home jubilating
That he got his.
because he got his wife pregnant. Because I said like, okay,
This
my
guy
guy,
scoring
my
everywhere.
guy,
He's
like,
the top scorer.
That's how I can identify myself with women, not just women, men, anybody.
Really?
Like, I can see
because-
because I understand. Like,
What
okay,
you- like,
they
is it
try
that-
to.
that
you
just
don't
think
you don't have
differently.
you don't really idolize people. So for you,
Thank you, I do, yeah.
yeah, if you don't idolize people,
Yeah.
you will never really understand the essence of like reposting. Like, it gives you joy. It's like, look, it's
But I always
okay.
understand
Let me just go off grid. Let me just do it far fetched. The same people idolize Jesus. It gives me hope. So Rihanna is the closest thing to Jesus on this earth.
Yo.
It's a
You
religion.
like that
But it makes sense. Like, but it makes sense.
one? No.
Guy, no,
How do you put Jesus and Rihanna on the same pedestal? Would you have tried that with Muhammad? No. Would you have tried that with Muhammad?
No, I don't want. No, because
So you see, so why the disrespect of Jesus?
It's not a disrespect.
It is. It
It's not
is
a
because you're trying.
disrespect.
Why didn't you use Buddha?
I'm not a Buddhist.
But
But
that's an
then
example.
you
That's
say-
an example.
No. I'm taking this personal. It was bad, right? It was bad. How do you think Jesus?
That's why I said I went far fetched.
Brother,
But it's something that is.
this is the goal, and you kick to a penalty here.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
actually backwards.
no, but it's something like I can actually get a grip on. You know, by just posting Rihanna. I don't know why people post people.
Yeah.
I cannot really tell you. I don't idolize people because I'm not.
Who do you idolize?
I don't idolize anybody. I don't,
But
I don't
who is the closest person that you might be like?
Nobody. It's because I don't know what they had to go through to be in that position, and that's something I really care about because I will never post anybody as a relationship goal. So I will buy your book and then you get divorced next week.
Devon, he's
I'm
talking
just
to you
I'm
right
just
there.
saying. So that's why I don't.
Megan, I read what you wrote on that sweater.
So that's why I don't want to put people on that pedestal. I just support people's like overcoming certain struggles. So that's what I like, you know. So, but Rihanna's it's different because you will never go to a concert and just be losing your head. That's why I said you don't understand. People go. People see.
this is the thing.
People
This
see
is the-
Burna Boy and faint. People see Whiskey and
Okay,
die.
like that, I can never comprehend that.
you see.
But I've been to concerts where I'm like, if I say like I love reggae music,
Yeah.
people won't see that because well, there is this stereotype people have about people that love
love
reggae,
reggae music, yeah.
and actually reggae is big. Reggae is not about hair, it's not about ganja, it's not about man, you know.
It's
You know,
it's a
it's-
spiritual thing.
For some,
Yeah.
to some it's spiritual, and I've been at some concerts where I'm like, good Lord, Anthony B, you know, Beres Hamon, I'm like.
music.
It's entering. Like I am in it, but it's
But
not
you will
like,
not lose your head. Like
No.
if those people walk around you, you'll be like, just with me, I love
Yeah,
the
what's up?
music.
Yeah, you know,
but some
nice
people
music.
is like they will frustrate.
like
I need
yo,
your hair. I need something over. If anybody that I like just throws a towel towards me, I'm like, yeah, I don't need. What am I going to do with your towel? I don't need this. Or Cristiano Ronaldo throw me a shirt. I'm like, yeah, I don't fit into your shirt. I cannot wear this. So that's different because So if you don't idolize people, you don't understand where people are coming from by just posting. Do I understand why people are posting for somebody to be pregnant? I don't know. Maybe they were listening to her album and she was talking about how difficult it was for her to get pregnant.
Okay, see, for example, I just have to think based on what you said. My sister, obviously, did I post my sister while she was pregnant? I don't ever think. It's even recently, I think the first time I posted my daughter and my niece. Because, like, I'm not saying that people shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that there are certain things I am very mindful. Even my mom, sometimes I'm like, let's share. Because sometimes you don't want people to know and see too much.
That's fact, yeah.
Right? It's not because I'm hiding. I might be more private than it's not. You know, there's a difference between privacy and secrecy, right? So I'm like, some people have never posted their own sibling being pregnant, and you had like this sister has released 4 albums, and you didn't think of her being worthy of letting the world know that you're happy to become
Mm-hmm.
an uncle or an aunt, right?
Mm.
But now that's just my point. Like, how much love can you have for that person? Anyway, maybe that's why it's also being said that a prophet is oftentimes not respected in his home,
It's
in his
true.
environment. Right?
And that's a fact, you know. Like it's like you rightly said with the music that you listen to, because the music that you listen to touches you,
Yeah.
and oftentimes you feel like you some sort of have a connection with people, although you have never seen them. So that's how it is.
Well, yeah. Because Rihanna doesn't have. Does she have music that has like proper content? Like you can't compare Rihanna to what was his name, Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole.
Yeah, but that's political.
That's different.
It should still be recording. Check
Yes.
it. Because my what did 10 minutes 30, right?
I'm still recording.
Wunderbar. Stop.
And we continue.
Yeah.
Just like you said, she doesn't have maybe conscious music, but the thing is, like some people are they just love conscious music. A lot of people just want to listen to gang gang. No, but it's true. It's true. No, people.
First time in America.
You see, that's what people like want to listen to. It's because maybe you are a very cognizant and very thoughtful person, so you need music that stimulates your thoughts. Some people just want to wake up and just be, I want to bam bam, I want to do this. That's what they want.
I mean, yes, I get that. I mean, because I also want to bam bam and I want the small boys to roll with me, the big boy.
You see?
You know, well, I want to roll with the big boys and the bigger boys, but yeah, I understand that you can't always be and pay attention to things that are mentally not draining, that deserve attention lyrically or where you have to think. So there are times where sometimes I just play nonsense. Like I know that this is just for the sake of fun and reading, not more, not less. Yeah, but who do you idolize? You said Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano
right?
Ronaldo, yeah. And I have to also say that I won't call him an idol now, but 50 Cent, like Curtis Jackson, was
Yeah, okay.
Curtis Blow.
But 50 would be on one of my lists, or would be on my list, but I wouldn't be like, yo.
Yeah, actually, do you know why it's 50? Because it helped me through a period where where it was really hard, you know.
Where you have to be gangster.
Where I just, you know, his appearance alone was like enough to give me a high position that time. I mean, just to like David Quickie. It's like, you know, at school they were talking about black people, you know, like, because I was the only black
And
in
he
my,
was the
in
cool
my level.
guy. So
he was the
50
cool
the
guy
cool
at that time, yeah.
The tough guy,
Exactly.
yeah, I
so
see that.
like, okay, black is cool now again, you know.
Very much.
Exactly. So like, I thank him for that actually.
My one doesn't have, I also don't have.
No, but it's like I think that with us, like it's not that we don't idolize people, but it's more of like I respect what you do.
Yes, that's
For me,
it.
like I would love to have conversation with all the Jay-Z's, even with Kanye West. But Kanye West is different because I have to slap his face first. I was you're a crazy guy, but I still like what you do. I like your energy that you.
Yeah, and
just
I would
do.
have to ask Kanye some, like, I'll sit down, start the conversation, like, organically, let's get into it, and also make him realize that I'm not gonna ask questions because I'm trying to trick you. So it has to be like very relaxed. Like if you need your Igbo, your ganja, like roll like 5, come, because we're gonna talk. Because
Yeah, we have
I'm the kind
conversation.
of guy I really want to know what's in that your colo head.
Exactly.
Like, yo, that time you did that move, or like, how did you come up with this idea? Are you just the audacious guy, like, I'm just venture, try? Or is it the.
No, it's because he's a
there is
genius.
thoughtfulness
He's a
behind
genius.
it?
The only question I have for Kanye, and I already thought about this when I'm sitting with him.
Did you love Kim?
Off camera, when I'm talking with him off camera. The only question I'm asking is, guy, how far? Finish.
About.
That's all.
But I like him.
Alpha. So it's not up to him to start telling you the history of everything.
But I like it.
That's the only question I need to know. That's
You're shaking. I'm like, brother.
So before we keep drifting, I mean, it's been nice one, but now the Rihanna and ASAP thing. So do you feel? Let me not instigate anything. Let me ask. Do you feel that ASAP Rocky is too low of a standard for her, based on the statement you made?
Brother. Billion to how much does he have?
chicken change.
So you're wait. That is worth. It doesn't mean that that's what she has on the account.
Yeah, but that's what she's worth.
That's what she's worth.
But can he even reach that?
It doesn't matter right now because there is a certain amount of money for you to be able to at least where they say after that, beyond that, it doesn't really change much on your happiness.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
So I think if I'm a millionaire, my wife is a billionaire. I'm very sad.
Really?
Yeah.
But you were the one trying to teach me and preach to me
No.
that time that ego and this and that.
Look, if my wife has 2 billion, at least I need to have 1.
But
So
still,
you
you
get-
don't have the same money.
Okay,
But
we're not billionaires.
You are not close.
That-
A billion
that's
is
close.
a billion is not close to 2 billion.
if-
Brother, do you know how many millions are in between?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're in the same. We're the same.
We're using the same billion.
I don't
This is not BBC, Billionaires Boys Club.
Yeah.
So you get
Ice cream boys.
because now she's going to the Billionaires Boys Club. She's like, "You can't see can come in."
Oh no, he's with me. He's
Is
with me.
that +1, Abi?
So
No, it's not about ego, but I'm just saying that. Obviously, Rihanna is a type of she's different. She doesn't. I don't know her like that, but I think that she doesn't need a man that can raise shoulder like that.
you think so?
It's a Rocky, the guy that's sleeping on semen.
What?
Yeah, he said
He's-
that
he's
he's sleeping like
Sleeping.
sleeping, not sleeping,
Sleeping.
on. A guy that said that he was sleeping on semen.
Who's semen?
I'll show you the video.
Oh no. Who's semen?
I don't know, but he was just saying something like he was in jail and he was sleeping on semen and all kinds of things. So it's a funny character.
Yeah.
It's a Rocky.
Anyway, the thing is, I really believe for them to have look, there is a Drake out there that people would have been like, yo, Drake might be close to it.
But Drake might be a person that he raised too much shoulder. That's the thing. Women, if I say this one now,
Say it. I mean,
I think
respectfully.
no. Why respectfully?
Then just say it
I'm an
with your full
African man.
chest.
Look, I think women like her, they need a man that they can control.
And that's what I think some, because we can't generalize, and I know you are
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
I understand that you're not, and that's why I beg to differ. I think women that have the ability to dominate at work in their circle, based on finances, if you get home, I mean, I guess she's not going to be the type of girl now living this luxurious lifestyle that you'd be like, yo, go to the kitchen and yo, run me two plantain.
Obviously, she's not going to do that, but
You know, but she might. My belief is that she'll appreciate knowing that. That's if she's a woman that has this desire for a certain normality and old school relationship vibe. So she might want this. Okay, I know that he's my man. You know.
But it might also be the essence of like, look, I don't need you.
That's what I want to
So
say.
you get like if he doesn't do what she might want, but guy, I don't need you. And then as a man, you want to be needed in that sense. So
Yes, I agree. That's
why I'm saying that. That's why I say
that,
like there might be too much of a power imbalance where he cannot be up to the task for certain things that she might. I don't know what she might need. That's why I obviously believe that people in the same type of they date each other.
Okay, now let's try one thing. I think the reason why, I'm just far-fetched probably, but one of the reasons I could see her being with ASAP also is because he is not the conventional I'm a gangster kind of rapper, but he also doesn't give the vibe of oh, I'm a pussy yo. So I think she sees that he's out of the box. He's not in the box. Like he's the
beta male.
He's the square in the circle, right? So there's an edge to his person. Maybe his vibe, the way he talks to her, maybe the way he touches her. You know, there are some things that certain guys bring. A part of his music, his fashion sense. So she might be like, he's different than the other guys. He's kind of different to the other guys. So therefore, she's like, oh yeah, I could kick it with him. Whereas Drake maybe is the sweet boy. You know that like this guy is on girls and he's maybe not ready or willing. And we don't know how long ASAP has been putting in the work. He's been trying to get Riri, and now he's got Riri. And the first attempt, he made sure he blasted. He didn't waste bullets. But yeah, if you could check her history, her dating history. Who do we know she's dated?
Billionaires.
Chris Brown.
Yeah. At that time, Chris Brown was the guy.
He was the guy.
And then she went after Chris Brown. She went skyrocket to billions. He was billionaire. To that, wasn't that Arabian guy or something?
Okay, so if maybe we check some of the guys this lady would have dated along the line, you will see that most of them are not softies. That she might be able to dominate. So the theory might not be really very accurate. That she likes to feel like, yo, I won't want to be with.
Okay, Chris Brown, she could not dominate. Let's be honest. The next guy that she dated, in that sense,
She couldn't.
she couldn't. And except Rockies.
Well, yeah, money wise,
Yeah, but
she might have more than he does.
Yeah.
But don't forget, the ASAP is still.
He's still a guy.
Going.
But I'm just saying that obviously we don't know. This is just
Theory.
hypothesis and theory. So yeah, that's it on Rihanna. And
So which guy would you guys say you think would fit Rihanna? If it's up to you to
now me, if I was
say it again.
now me,
How about
I'm
you?
an African.
I don't have any guy for her. It's up to her. I really can't.
I think Michael Blackson. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I think she might be the kind of woman that likes a funny guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't be goofy, but like a guy that she will crack up, because all day, she has this demeanor of very calm, collected. But then she needs a guy that he knows who he is, but yeah, he can make her like,
Make her laugh.
yeah, make her laugh, make her reason.
On point. On point.